God says, you will lose both God and Jesus if you skip this. You have only 10 seconds. Chosen one, do not skip, no matter what. This is very important. You have stumbled here for a reason. This moment is not a coincidence. You were led here by divine hands. Heaven is watching you right now. The next few minutes could shift everything in your life. If you walk away now, you may miss something that was sent for your breakthrough. God says you will lose both Him and Jesus if you ignore this. You think this is just another voice, but this is sacred. This is a holy warning. You are standing on spiritual ground, and every second matters. Stay. You were chosen to hear this. The next words carry a weight you do not want to ignore. Comment, Amen, to declare that you are ready to hear God speak. Listen carefully. You only have one heart. You only get one life. And in that life, there are moments when heaven stretches its hand toward you. This is one of those moments. I am not here to entertain you. I am not here to inspire you for a few minutes and fade into the background. I am God, and I am speaking because I see something coming that you don't. I see the snare. I see the plan of the enemy. I see the trap set for you. And if you skip this, if you close your ears to my voice, you will not just lose my blessings, you will lose me. Yes, I said it. You will lose me. Not because I'm abandoning you, but because you are walking away from the voice that has been sent to rescue you. I have knocked on your heart over and over, and you have delayed, you have paused, you've been distracted. You've told yourself, later. I'll get serious later. I'll pray later. I'll read my Bible tomorrow. I'll change after this one more thing. But the time is now, not tomorrow, not next week. Now. My spirit is not to be played with. You don't know how close you are to crossing a line you can't return from. That's why I had to stop you here. Comment 1111 if you believe this message was meant for you. This is a wake-up call. It's a spiritual siren in the silence of your life. I'm not whispering anymore. I'm shouting from the heavens. Do not skip. Do not ignore me again. My love is deep, yes, but I will not force you to stay. If you walk away again, I will let you walk. But understand this, when you walk away from my presence, you are not just walking away from comfort or peace. You are walking away from your destiny. You are walking away from the protection I've placed around you. You are stepping into a battlefield with no armor, and the enemy is waiting. You feel it, don't you? The weight in your chest, the tug in your spirit. That's not guilt. That's me. That's my spirit reaching for yours, pulling you closer, saying, child, come back, come home. I've seen the nights you cry in silence. I've watched you break in places no one else knows about. I've seen the pain you hide under your smile. I know the battles you fight in your mind. I know the fear you carry in your heart, and I am not here to judge you. I am here to heal you. But I can't heal what you won't bring to me. I won't break into a heart that has shut me out. I knock, but I don't break doors down. You must open. You must respond. You must say yes to me, not just with your lips, but with your life. And if you say yes, if you stay, if you receive what I'm about to say next, then everything can change. Everything. There is something you've been praying for. Something you've begged me for. A miracle. A shift. A breakthrough that feels so far away, but I tell you now, it is closer than you think. But it hangs on obedience. It hangs on your ability to hear my voice and follow. You're not waiting on me. I'm waiting on you. I've been waiting for you to finally stop running, to finally surrender for real. Not for a day, not when you're desperate, but for good, completely, fully. Let me tell you something important. You are not forgotten. You are not just another face in the crowd. You are my chosen. You are the one I've marked. Before you were born, I set my plans in motion for you. Before your first breath, I had already written your name in my book. But that destiny can only be unlocked when you walk with me. Not beside me, not behind me, with me. You need my presence more than you need anything else right now. The truth is, the enemy doesn't care if you live a nice life. He doesn't mind if you're successful, as long as you're disconnected from me. He's fine with you going to church as long as you never really surrender. He's okay with you praying once in a while, as long as you don't pray with power. He fears only one thing, a person fully surrendered to me, because that person is untouchable. That person walks in protection, in favor, in authority. That person is dangerous to hell. That person becomes a light that darkness cannot overcome. Do you want to be that person? Then don't skip this. Don't harden your heart again. The warning is not for fear, it is for awakening. I am not here to push you away, I'm drawing you near. But if you close this now, you may walk right back into the hands of the very thing I'm trying to save you from. And I will not stop what you choose to allow. I want to give you peace, but you must let go of what's poisoning your soul. I want to give you joy, but you must stop drinking from empty wells. I want to cover you with favor, but you must walk under the covering of my word. I want to release blessings, but I will not pour new wine into old wineskins. There must be change, real change. That begins with listening, with obedience, with surrender. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer, buried in a classified FBI report, is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150 million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. And yes, before we go any deeper, I ask you just one thing. If you feel my presence speaking to you now, if your spirit is stirred, like you know this is not just another video, then like this, to honor me. Not for a person, not for clout, not for a platform, but to say, God, I hear you. I receive this. You remained, and because of that, I will remain with you. My presence is resting on you now, right now. Even if you don't feel it yet, something has already shifted. You didn't just hear a voice. You responded to me. You answered when I called your name. You are not here by accident. Everything in your life, the pain, the delays, the confusion, the longing, it all brought you to this moment. And this is not a dead end. It's not too late. You haven't ruined it. The enemy has tried to convince you that you've gone too far or waited too long. That is a lie. If you had gone too far, I wouldn't still be calling you. If it was too late, you wouldn't be reading this right now. My hand is stretched toward you still. The door is still open. Comment 222 if you trust me, even in the unknown. I want to tell you something you may not believe yet. I am proud of you. Yes, I see your failures, I see your flaws, but I also see your fight. I see how you've tried to keep going when everything in you wanted to give up. I see how you've prayed with tears running down your face, not even sure if I was listening. I see how you've battled thoughts in silence that no one else knows about, and yet you stayed. You stayed in the fight, you stayed in the wrestle, you didn't quit. That matters to me more than you know. The world sees perfection. I see persistence. They judge your fruit. I look at your roots. And your roots go deeper than even you realize. You don't need to be perfect for me to use you. You just need to be willing. You just need to stay close. You just need to stop pretending you're okay without me. You're not. You were never meant to live apart from my presence. You weren't created to carry burdens alone. I didn't design you to survive in your own strength. That's why you're tired. That's why your soul feels worn down. You're trying to fight battles that belong to me. Let me fight for you. Let me defend you. Let me break the chains you can't break on your own. I am not just a comforting thought or a nice idea. I am the living God. I part seas. I shut the mouths of lions. I walk into fire with my children and bring them out untouched. Do you think your situation is too difficult for me? I spoke the universe into existence. I hold the stars in my hand. I am not limited by time, by money, by sickness, by fear, by anything. What terrifies you doesn't intimidate me, but I wait for your yes. I wait for your surrender. Not because I need permission to move, but because I honor your free will. I created you with the freedom to choose. And every time you choose me, heaven rejoices. Right now, I am ready to release things you've been praying for, but not if they will replace me. I won't give you a blessing that pulls your heart away. I won't open a door if it will lead you away from my voice. I care more about your soul than your comfort, more about your character than your convenience. I know that's not what you always want to hear. I know sometimes you ask me for things and you hear silence, but my silence is not absence, it's protection. You don't see what I see. You don't know what I know. Some of the things you begged me for would have broken you. You thought it was a miracle. I knew it was a trap. You thought they were the one. I knew they would shatter you. You asked me to take you somewhere, and I said, not yet, because your foundation wasn't ready. But that doesn't mean I said no. I am preparing you for something greater. Comment 333 to declare your faith, even before you see the outcome. Faith is not always loud. Sometimes faith is just staying when it would be easier to run. Sometimes it's trusting when your heart is trembling. Sometimes it's whispering, God, I still believe, while everything around you is falling apart. I hear those whispers. I honor that faith. And I respond to it. Do not confuse waiting with wasting. The time you think is being wasted is actually time I've been using to shape you, strengthen you, and teach you to stand. Because what I'm calling you into will require more than surface faith. It will require a deep trust, a spirit that doesn't shake with every storm. You've been asking for the promise, but I've been building the foundation. Because when I bless you, I don't want it to crush you. There are blessings coming that you didn't even pray for. There are miracles already set in motion because you stayed close. Some things I'm going to do not because you asked, but because I'm a good father, because I love you, because I know what you need before you even speak. But don't get it twisted, I don't move in your life because you're perfect. I move because you're mine. I move because you believe. I move because you're marked. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. And yes, you are marked, set apart, chosen. That's why things have been harder for you. That's why some people walked away. That's why you felt misunderstood. You're not like the rest, and you were never meant to be. I didn't call you to fit in. I called you to stand out. I called you to carry my light in a dark world, and light is always resisted by darkness. But don't be afraid. You don't stand alone. I go before you. I stand behind you. I walk beside you. You are surrounded. That addiction will not win. That fear will not have the final word. That pain is not the end of your story. I am the author and the finisher. I will finish what I started in you. You're not too broken. You're not too late. You're not forgotten, and you're definitely not forsaken. My presence is with you now, and it's not leaving. This isn't hype. This isn't emotional fluff. This is divine truth. I am doing something in your life that no human can take credit for. When it happens, people will ask how, and your only answer will be, God did it. That's how you'll know it was me. It won't make sense, it won't be logical, but it will be undeniable. You're staying because your soul knows this isn't just a moment, it's a move of God. I'm working while you're listening. I'm speaking directly to your spirit. Every word is reaching the parts of you that no one else has touched. And I'm not done yet. You've prayed, God, where are you? Here, right here, speaking to you now. I haven't left. I never did. You just stopped listening for my voice because the noise around you got louder. But I don't compete with noise. I wait. I speak in stillness. I speak in moments like this, when your heart is tender enough to receive me again. And when you return to me, I don't meet you with anger. I meet you with mercy. I'm not holding your past over you. I'm not listing your sins. I'm calling you back into your purpose. Comment 555 if you're ready to walk in that purpose. There's something you need to understand. There is a difference between guilt and conviction. Guilt comes from the enemy. Conviction comes from me. Guilt says you're not enough. Conviction says you're made for more. Guilt drives you away from me. Conviction draws you near. And I am not trying to push you away. I am calling you closer, even if you've messed up. Even if you've fallen 1,000 times, my mercy is not running out. You are not disqualified. You are still the one I've chosen. The enemy wants to convince you that your past defines you, but I define you. And I call you mine. I call you redeemed. I call you restored. I call you righteous, not because of your works, but because of my Son. Jesus didn't die for perfect people. He died for the broken, the messy, the ashamed, the lost. He died for you. And his blood didn't just cover your sin, it washed it away. You're not who you used to be. Stop living like you are. Stop rehearsing what I've already forgiven. You think you're still bound, but the chains were broken a long time ago. You just haven't realized you're free yet. Walk in it. Walk like someone who has been set free. Pray like someone who knows their Father listens. Praise like someone who has already won the battle. Because the truth is, the battle is mine, and I don't lose. I've already written the end from the beginning. You're fighting a war that's already been won. You're not fighting for victory, you're fighting from it. I know you felt like you've been losing. I know it's been hard. You've been through seasons that almost crushed you. You've had days where your prayers felt like they were bouncing off the ceiling. Nights where your tears soaked the pillow and your faith felt fragile. But you didn't give up. You're still here. You're still reading. That means you're still chosen, still called, still in my hands. And as long as you're in my hands, you are safe. Comment 1212 if you believe I've been holding you all along. I am building something in you that cannot be shaken. That's why the shaking came. That's why things were stripped away. That's why some people left. I allowed it, not to harm you, but to build you, to teach you to rely on me and not on them, to make you unshakable. You thought you were being broken, but I was making you unbreakable. I was preparing you for greater, and greater always comes after the testing. This is not just about you. You've been called to carry something for others. There are people attached to your obedience. There are lives that will be changed through your yes. That's why the enemy has tried so hard to stop you. That's why the attacks have been so personal. It's not just about destroying you, it's about silencing the voice I placed in you. But he will not win, because you are rising. You are stepping into what I've placed over your life, and no weapon formed against you will prosper. The favor I'm about to release in your life is going to confuse people. They'll wonder how you were blessed after what you've been through. They'll question why doors opened for you. They'll try to understand how you're still standing. And you'll have only one answer: God did it. I want to make your life a testimony. I want to bless you in such a way that it points others back to me. That's the kind of favor I give: miraculous, undeniable, overflowing. But favor comes with responsibility. I'm not blessing you just so you can be comfortable. I'm blessing you to be a blessing. I'm lifting you so you can lift others. I'm healing you so you can speak healing to those who are still broken. Don't keep your miracle quiet. Don't hoard your healing. What I do in you, I want to do through you. You are my vessel, my light bearer, my messenger in a world that's forgotten me. This banned wealth signal was hidden in a government vault for over 70 years until now. It's a simple 9-word brain trigger used by elites to attract unlimited money while the rest of the world struggles. But the moment too many people see this, it could be deleted. Click the link in the description and comments before it's taken down forever. You're not too young, you're not too old. You're not too late, you're right on time. Every delay had purpose. Every detour taught you something. Even your waiting wasn't wasted. I've been with you the entire time. Every tear you cried, I caught it. Every prayer you whispered, I heard it. Every moment you felt alone, I was standing right beside you, waiting for you to realize you were never alone at all. I have not forgotten what you've prayed for. I saw the night you cried out and said, God, do you even see me? I did, and I never stopped watching over you. I've seen every struggle, every sacrifice, every moment of hidden obedience. Nothing is wasted in my kingdom. I reward faithfulness even when no one else sees it. Even when it feels like nothing is happening, something is always happening in the spirit. This is the season of revealing. I'm about to show the world what I've been doing in the dark. The oil that was pressed in private will now shine in public. The prayers you sowed in silence will produce a harvest of glory. But stay humble, stay close, stay surrendered. Don't forget who brought you here. Don't start walking in your own strength now. What begins with me must continue with me. While you read these words, I am working behind the scenes of your life in ways you cannot yet see. You're not just reading anymore, your spirit is opening. Your heart is being softened. Your soul is waking up again. You've been tired, spiritually drained. Quiet battles have worn you down. But here's the truth, I never left your side. Even in the moments when you felt numb, when prayer felt dry, when you couldn't feel me, I was there. I carried you when you had no strength. I covered you when you didn't even ask. That's who I am. I'm not a distant God who waits for you to have it all together. I am near to the broken. I heal the crushed in spirit. I bind up every wound you think no one else sees. Comment 777 if you believe I've been healing you all along. This is not about religion. This is about relationship. I want your heart, not your performance. I want your honesty, not your perfection. You don't have to pretend with me. You don't have to clean yourself up to come closer. Come as you are. Come messy. Come confused. Come weak. I will meet you right where you are. I'm not afraid of your pain. I'm not overwhelmed by your questions. I'm not offended by your doubts. Bring them to me. I am strong enough to carry what's been crushing you. I know what they did to you. I know what you lost. I know how deeply you've been hurt. And no, I didn't cause that pain. But I will use it. I will redeem it. The very thing the enemy tried to use to destroy you, I will use it to elevate you. What was meant for evil, I will turn for good. That's not just something I said in the Bible. It's what I'm doing in your life now. The storm didn't come to bury you. It came to reveal what I've placed inside you. You are stronger than you think because I live in you. You've been walking through a season of silence, a season where it felt like I was far away. But silence does not mean absence. When you don't hear me, it's not because I've stopped speaking. It's because I'm stretching your faith. I'm teaching you to trust what I said, not just what you feel. Faith is not built in comfort. It's built in resistance. It's built when you choose to believe me, even when nothing looks like it's changing. That's what you've been doing, and I honor it. Comment 999 if you still believe I'm working, even in the silence. I'm not slow. I'm strategic. Every delay has been designed. Every closed door was protection. Every not yet was a setup for something better. You've been asking me to open doors. But I want you to understand something. When I open a door, no one can shut it. And when I close one, it's because I see what you can't. You thought it was rejection. I saw it as redirection. You thought you were being denied. I was preparing something greater. You've been focused on what you don't have, what you lost, what didn't work out. But look again. I'm still providing. I'm still sustaining you. I've kept you through things that should have taken you out. You're still standing. That's not luck. That's not chance. That's me. I've been faithful even in your fear, even in your doubt. Even when you walked away, I followed. My love doesn't run out. It doesn't shrink back. It pursues, it restores, it renews. And now I'm renewing your mind. I'm rewiring the lies that have shaped how you see yourself. You are not weak. You are not forgotten. You are not unworthy. You are not broken beyond repair. You are my child, my masterpiece, my beloved. You were bought with the blood of my Son, and that blood speaks a better word over your life. It cancels shame. It silences the voice of condemnation. It declares that you are free. This freedom I give you is not based on your performance. It's based on my promise. And I don't break promises. What I started in you, I will finish. I'm not done writing your story. You've only seen a few chapters. Don't judge the whole book by one season. There are pages yet to be turned. There are miracles still to come. There are blessings that will overflow. But you must stay close. You must remain in me. When you remain in me, nothing is wasted. Every tear becomes a seed. Every trial becomes a tool. Every waiting season becomes preparation. You're not stuck. You're being set up. What feels like delay is really development. I'm developing your heart, your faith, your resilience. Because when I release what's coming, you need to be able to carry it. Not just receive it, but sustain it. I don't bless halfway, I bless in full, but I also prepare in full. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. So don't rush this process. Don't compare your journey to others. You're not behind. You're right where I need you. Others may seem ahead, but I'm not building them. I'm building you, and what I'm building is lasting. It won't crumble under pressure. It won't fall apart in storms. because you've been tested in fire, you've been refined in pain, and now you're becoming who I always saw in you. This is your awakening. This is your season to rise again, not in your own strength, but in mine. I will lift you. I will lead you. I will open the doors that no man can shut. I will speak through you. I will heal through you. I will pour through you. Because your life is not just about you, it's about my glory. When you walk into rooms, my presence will follow. When you speak, people will feel my spirit. Not because you're perfect, but because you're surrendered. That's all I've ever wanted. Your surrender, your heart. And now that you've given it, watch what I do next. This isn't about how loud your faith looks, it's about how real it is in the quiet places. You're not here because everything in your life is perfect. You're here because, deep down, your spirit knows I'm not done with you yet. You've been asking for confirmation. You've prayed in secret, God, if you're really with me, show me, speak to me. This is your answer. This is the moment I'm using to remind you that I've been with you all along. You don't need a sign in the sky. You don't need a booming voice. I am speaking to you now. And what I say is this: I have not given up on you. I have not changed my mind about your life. I still call you chosen. I still call you mine. Comment 1010 if you believe you are still chosen by God. I know the weight you carry, the responsibilities, the fear, the pressure to always appear strong when inside you feel like you're breaking. I never asked you to carry all of that alone. You were never meant to hold it all. You were never built to survive without me. I don't want you to just manage life. I want you to live it fully, in my presence, under my covering, with my peace flowing through you. Peace isn't found in a perfect life. It's found in my presence. And my presence isn't something you have to earn. It's already here. You can have peace in the middle of chaos, joy in the middle of sorrow, strength when you feel empty. I give you what the world cannot. And I give it freely. You don't have to strive for it. You just have to make room for it. The enemy has tried to convince you that you're not worthy, that you've missed your chance, that you'll never change. But he's a liar. He's always been a liar. He wants you to live in fear, in shame, in regret. But I want you to live in freedom. And freedom doesn't begin with fixing everything. It begins with believing that I am enough, that my grace is enough, that my mercy is new every morning, and yes, that includes this one. Comment 1515 if you believe God's mercy is over your life right now. I know there are things in your past that haunt you, decisions you wish you could change, moments you'd erase if you could. But I'm not holding those things against you. I've forgiven you. Fully. Completely. There's nothing you need to earn back. No performance required. You don't need to prove anything to me. You just need to believe that what Jesus did on the cross was enough for you too. That cross wasn't just a moment in history. It was a moment that changed your story. It was a moment that gave you access to me forever. The veil was torn. The distance was removed. Now you don't have to go through rituals to reach me. You can come boldly. You can speak freely. You can cry, shout, whisper, and I will hear every sound. I will catch every tear. I will hold you every time you call my name. You've asked for breakthrough, but first, I'm giving you perspective. Because sometimes what you call a setback is actually my setup. Sometimes the loss is protection. The delay is direction. What feels like an ending is the beginning of something better. You wanted quick answers, but I'm giving you lasting transformation. I'm not just trying to fix the surface, I'm going deeper. I'm healing the roots, the parts of you no one else sees. You've mastered how to look okay on the outside, but I see through the mask. And I love you anyway. I love you through the mess, through the doubt, through the weakness. My love doesn't shrink when you struggle. It holds tighter. It lifts higher. You don't have to earn my love, you just have to receive it. Let it in. Let it wash over the parts of you that still feel unlovable. Let it reach the places you've kept hidden for years. You are not what happened to you. You are not the worst thing you've done. You are not the names they called you, or the rejection that shaped you. You are mine. I named you. I formed you. I know every detail of your life. And I still want you. Nothing about you scares me. Nothing surprises me. I knew everything before it happened, and I still chose you. This is your reminder. You're not behind. You're not late. You're in my hands, and I do not rush what I'm shaping. I am more interested in who you're becoming than how fast you get there. I'm not in a hurry. I'm doing a deep work. And even if others can't see it yet, even if you don't feel it fully, something holy is happening in you. That calling you feel, it's real. That sense that you were made for more, that's from me. And yes, I will use your life for something great, but not before I finish healing your heart. Let me do both. Let me shape your future while I tend to your wounds. You don't have to choose between purpose and healing. I offer both. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money script? Because a leaked research file just exposed a 9-word pattern that activates wealth-attracting pathways in the brain. Repeat it daily, and watch money flow like water into your life. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. So keep walking. Even if it's slow, keep praying. Even when it feels quiet, keep trusting. Even when you don't understand. I'm not asking you to feel strong every day. I'm asking you to stay close. When you're close to me, everything changes, even if your situation hasn't yet. I start changing you from the inside out. And soon, what's inside will start changing what's around you. You've thought about giving up more times than you've admitted. You've wondered if the pain will ever lift, if the answers will ever come, if your faith will ever feel strong again. I know, and I haven't rebuked you for it. I've held you through it. You've felt my hand, even when you didn't recognize it. I've been holding your heart gently, protecting you from what you didn't even see coming. I want you to remember something. You are never too far. You are never too broken. You are never beyond the reach of my grace. Not for 1 second. You could run to the ends of the earth, and I would still be there. You could sink into despair, and I would reach down and lift you up. There is no depth you could fall where my love wouldn't find you, still waiting on me. And that kind of faith, quiet, tired, barely holding on faith, is the kind I honor. I see the strength it takes to trust me when nothing around you makes sense. That's not weakness. That's deep, living faith. And I want you to know, I'm proud of you for staying. You've asked, God, when is it my turn? When will the pain stop? When will the answers come? I hear those questions, and I want to remind you, I am not ignoring you. I am not distant from your pain. Every cry you've released in the dark has reached my throne. Every whispered prayer has been gathered by my hands. You've never gone unnoticed. I've been working in the silence. I've been moving even in the waiting. And the breakthrough you've been longing for is closer than it's ever been. Comment 1717 if you believe your breakthrough is near. You may not see it yet, but something is shifting. You're walking through a turning point. This pain won't last. This battle isn't forever. You've been walking through the fire, but you will not be consumed. I'm using it to refine you, to purify your heart, to strengthen your spirit. This is not punishment, it's preparation. because what I'm about to release into your life will require the strength you're building in this very moment. I haven't forgotten the promises I made you. I'm not a man that I should lie, and I do not change my mind. If I spoke it, I will bring it to pass. Not one word I have spoken over you will fall to the ground. You may feel forgotten, but you are remembered in heaven. I've been orchestrating things behind the scenes in ways you couldn't imagine. The delay is not denial. The delay is alignment. I've been aligning hearts, places, and time. Because when I do it, it will be perfect, complete, right. You've seen people walk ahead of you, doors open for others while you stood still. It's made you wonder if I skipped over you. But I didn't. I saved something different for you. What I have for you requires different timing, different growth, different surrender. You weren't overlooked, you were set apart. I'm not preparing you for something common. I'm preparing you for something holy, something weighty, and it's worth the wait. Comment, Amen, if you believe God has something set apart just for you. You've felt pressure to rush ahead, to make things happen on your own, but I'm asking you to rest. Not the kind of rest where you stop working, but the kind where your heart is no longer striving, where you learn to breathe again, where you let go of trying to force things. I know how exhausting it's been trying to hold everything together, but I never asked you to carry the weight of the outcome. I asked you to trust me. That anxiety, that fear, that tension in your soul, it's not from me. I am not the author of confusion. I give peace. My spirit brings clarity. And when I lead you, there is grace, not panic. When you feel rushed, pressured, or overwhelmed, step back and listen again. That's not my voice. My voice is still, gentle, certain. It doesn't pressure, it pulls with peace. I know you've made mistakes. I know you've taken detours, but I'm the God who redeems time. I can restore what was lost. I can rebuild what was broken. You're not too far off. You're not too late. You haven't ruined what I planned. If I needed perfection, I wouldn't have chosen you. I don't choose based on qualifications. I choose based on surrender. And I see a heart that's saying yes again. So yes, I still want to use you. Yes, your calling is still alive. Yes, your best days are still ahead. Not because you've done everything right, but because you belong to me. And what I begin, I always finish. I don't leave things halfway. I don't give up halfway. And I'm not about to start with you. This is your reminder that you're not in this alone. I'm still walking with you. I'm still making a way. Even when the road feels uncertain, I am steady. Even when people fail you, I remain faithful. Even when you lose sight of me, I never take my eyes off you. I go before you. I stand behind you. I surround you on every side. You are not vulnerable. You are not exposed. You are protected. You don't need to understand every step. You just need to keep taking them. I will light your path, one step at a time. I won't show you the whole picture, because then you'd try to control it. But I'll give you enough light for the next move. Trust me in the small things, and I'll unfold the bigger things. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase just 9 words long that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Stop measuring your progress by how things look. Start measuring it by your obedience. You've been walking in more faith than you realize. The fact that you're still here, still believing, still seeking me, that is growth. That is victory. That is the kind of faith that moves mountains. It may not look flashy, but it is powerful. Heaven moves when you trust me. I want to remind you again, nothing has been wasted. Not your tears, not your pain, not even your failures. I am the God who makes beauty from ashes. I can take what the enemy meant for harm and use it for good. I don't need a perfect past to write a powerful future. I just need your surrender. So surrender again, even now, right where you are. Lay it down, every fear, every burden, every plan you've been holding too tightly. Let it go. Put it in my hands. I can do more in a moment than you could in a lifetime of striving. I am the same God who split the sea, who rained manna from heaven, who brought water from a rock. I haven't changed, and I will provide for you too. This is an encounter. I'm reaching into your life right now to remind you of who you are, and more importantly, whose you are. You belong to me. And that changes everything. You've let so many other voices shape your identity, the voice of fear, the voice of failure, the voice of people who didn't see your worth. But none of those voices tell the truth about you. I do. And I say you are. My child, I say you are loved. I say you are chosen, redeemed, seen, and known. I don't define you by your mistakes, I define you by my mercy. I don't see your shame, I see the covering of my Son. That's what grace is, and it's yours. Not because you earned it, but because I gave it freely. Comment 222 if you receive that grace over your life today. You've carried a weight on your shoulders that I never asked you to carry. You've tried to earn what I already gave you. You've tried to prove your worth, to work for your healing, to fight for your peace. But hear me, what you're looking for doesn't come from striving. It comes from surrender. I don't want you exhausted. I want you whole. I didn't create you to survive life. I created you to live it with me, deeply, fully, with peace and power and purpose. You've been living under pressure, trying to meet expectations that aren't from me. You've been comparing your life to others, thinking you're falling behind, wondering why your journey doesn't look like theirs. But I didn't call you to follow their path. I called you to follow me. I never asked you to run their race. I shaped your journey with intention. You are not behind. You are not missing out. You are right where I need you, becoming who I created you to be. There is something I've placed in you that no one else carries. A light that can't be replaced, a purpose that can't be passed on to someone else. That's why the fight has been so intense. The enemy wouldn't waste this much energy on you if you weren't a threat. But he knows what you're capable of when you finally step into your identity. He knows what happens when you realize you're not weak, you're anointed, you're not broken, you're being rebuilt. Comment 333 if you believe your life still holds purpose. The pain you've felt isn't proof that I left you, it's proof that you're in the middle of transformation. Do you think gold feels comfortable while it's being refined by fire? Do you think a seed breaks through the soil in silence, without resistance? No. There's pressure, there's pain, but there's also growth. And just like gold, just like that seed, you are being made into something stronger, something radiant, something that reflects my glory. Yes, it hurts sometimes. Yes, it feels like you're being stretched beyond what you can bear. But I know your limits better than you do. I know how much pressure to allow. I know when to hold you, when to test you, and when to lift you. I am your Father. I don't abandon my children in the process. I stay close, I strengthen, I surround. You've asked me for strength, and I've been giving it. Not always in ways you recognize. Sometimes strength looks like peace that doesn't make sense. Sometimes it looks like getting out of bed when depression tells you not to. Sometimes it's the courage to try again after failure. You are stronger than you think, not because of you, but because of me in you. My spirit is your strength. My presence is your anchor. I want you to begin seeing yourself through my eyes. Stop replaying who hurt you. Stop repeating what went wrong. Start remembering who you are. You are not just trying to survive, you are called to overcome. You are filled with my spirit. That means you carry power. You carry truth. You carry peace. You carry answers because you carry me. You've been trying to fix yourself when all I asked was that you give yourself to me. I'm the healer. I'm the restorer. I make broken things beautiful again. But I need you to stop hiding the broken parts. Bring them to me. Let me in. Stop pretending you're okay when you're not. I already know. I'm not shocked. I'm not angry. I'm here, ready to heal what you thought couldn't be healed. Some wounds are deeper than words. I know that. And I want you to know, I'm not rushing you. I'm walking with you. One day at a time, one breath at a time. Some healing comes slowly because it's meant to go deep. I'm not just trying to patch you up. I'm changing the way you see yourself, the way you think, the way you live. This is not a quick fix. This is a transformation. And transformation takes trust. I know that's hard when you've been let down so many times. I know trust feels risky. But I've never broken a promise. I've never failed one of my children. And I won't start with you. I don't love you conditionally. I love you constantly. You can trust that love. You can lean into it. A neuroscientist says yes. A 9-word script, long buried in government files, can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. This love I give is steady. It's strong. It doesn't change when you're weak. It doesn't run out when you're struggling. It's not based on what you do, it's based on who I am. And I am love. I don't just show love. I am the source of it. You can't outrun it. You can't break it. You can't lose it. You can only receive it. Let that truth wash over every lie you've believed. Let it break the shame. Let it restore your confidence. There's a new beginning ahead of you. You may not see it yet, but I'm already opening the way. Doors are being prepared. Opportunities are being shaped. Relationships are being aligned. You've cried over the ending, but I'm rejoicing over the beginning, because I'm not done. Not with your story, not with your family, not with your dreams. I'm still writing, and what's coming next will be more beautiful than anything you've lost. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are not abandoned. You are seen, known, loved, and protected. I go before you. I stand beside you. I follow behind you. I've surrounded you with grace and covered you with mercy. You are never alone. Even in the silence, even in the struggle, even in the questions, I am right here. It wasn't coincidence that you made it this far. It was me. I carried you. I shielded you. And I am not done protecting you. You've questioned why I let some things happen, why certain doors closed, why people you trusted walked away, why your prayers felt unanswered. But here is my truth. Nothing I allow is wasted. Nothing I remove from your life leaves without purpose. Sometimes I have to tear down what you trusted, so you learn to trust me instead. Sometimes I have to separate you to sanctify you, to shape you, to prepare you for more than you were asking for. Comment 1111 if you believe God is preparing something greater. I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm healing you. But healing rarely feels comfortable. Growth rarely feels easy. You've been asking for change, but change requires stretching. And the stretch doesn't mean I've left you, it means I'm near. It means I'm pulling you closer. Because the version of you I'm raising up cannot stay where you were. That version walks in power. That version lives with clarity. That version doesn't chase approval, they carry identity. That's who you're becoming. Not someone perfect, but someone full of purpose. Someone who doesn't just talk about faith, but lives it. Someone who doesn't break every time the storm comes, because they know who stands in the storm with them. That's the version of you I've always seen. And everything in your life right now is shaping you into that. The pressure, the waiting, the confusion, the moments where you want to give up all of it is being used. You're being forged like gold. Not because I want to see you suffer, but because I want to see you shine. And for you to shine like I created you to, some things had to be stripped, some things had to be burned off. Not because you're unworthy, but because you're being made ready. You've cried, "God, I don't feel strong enough." But it was never your strength I was looking for, it's your surrender. I am the strength in your weakness. I am the power in your emptiness. I am the peace when your mind is at war. I am the calm in the middle of your chaos. You don't have to do this on your own. That's the lie of the world. That's the burden religion tries to place on your shoulders. But I never asked you to be your own savior. I already sent mine, and Jesus didn't come to give you religion. He came to bring you life, life in full, life that isn't earned but received. He came so you'd never be alone, so you'd never have to carry sin, shame, guilt, or fear by yourself. He took all of it, every burden, every failure, every wound, and when he said, "It is finished," that wasn't just for history, it was for your story. It still stands. The work is done. Your part is to trust and follow. Comment, "Amen," if you believe Jesus paid it all for you. And if you do trust, even just a little, then listen, I have so much more for you. This is not where your story ends. This is where something new begins. You've been holding on by a thread, but I'm giving you new strength, new direction. I'm pouring into dry places, breathing life into dreams you gave up on, rebuilding what you thought was too broken to be fixed. That relationship you've been praying over, I see it. That fear about your future, I hear it. That hope you've buried under disappointment, I'm uncovering it. Don't think I've missed a single thing. I'm in every detail. Nothing is too small to matter to me. If it matters to you, it matters to me. I know what you need before you ask, and I know how to bring it in the right time. My timing is perfect, not because it's convenient, but because it's holy. I know how to move hearts. I know how to open doors. I know how to change situations in a moment. But first, I want your heart. Before the miracle, I want the relationship. I want your love, not your performance. I want your presence, not just your requests. Come to me not just for what I can give, but because you've learned I am enough. And when you live like I'm enough, everything else finds its place. The fear loses power. The anxiety starts to fade. The pressure begins to lift. Because when I'm your anchor, you stop drifting with the waves. I hold you steady. I keep you grounded in storms. I guide you when everything else feels unclear. You've spent enough time running from me. It's time to run with me. I'm not against you, I'm for you. And when I'm for you, nothing and no one can stand against you. Not your past, not your pain, not the enemy, not even your own doubt. My word stands above it all. My promises are still true. My power hasn't changed. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed. A 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life. But now, you can reverse it. Say these 9 words and wealth starts to follow you starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. This is your invitation, not to religion, not to pressure, not to guilt, but to come home, to come closer, to come deeper into the life I've created for you. You were made for this closeness, for this connection. You were never meant to do life without me. You were made in my image. And it's time you start living like that matters. So breathe, be still. You don't have to figure it all out right now. Just take the next step. Listen for my voice. Trust the leading. And when you don't know what to do, just be with me. Sit with me. Talk to me. I'm not distant. I'm near. I'm not silent. I'm speaking. And I will keep speaking as long as you keep listening. You've spent nights replaying your regrets, wondering if you've lost too much. But I am the God who restores years. Not just things, years. The time you thought was wasted, the seasons where nothing seemed to grow, I can redeem even that. I saw every tear you cried. I saw the strength it took to keep going. I saw what no one else saw. And I'm turning it around, not because you earned it, but because I am good, because I love you, because I choose to. Comment 555 if you believe God is redeeming lost time in your life. You've been afraid to hope again. Afraid that if you let your guard down, you'll be disappointed. But hope in me will never put you to shame. I don't make empty promises. I don't lift your spirit just to let it fall. If I stir hope in you, it's because I'm preparing to fulfill it. If I'm waking up your faith, it's because I'm getting ready to move. Yes, there are still battles ahead. Yes, there are things that haven't changed yet. But your faith isn't based on what's happening around you. It's based on who is within you. I dwell in you. My spirit lives inside you. That means you never walk into anything alone. I go before you. I walk beside you. I guard behind you. You are covered on all sides. What you're facing now may be bigger than you, but it's not bigger than me. Nothing you're battling is a surprise to me. I'm not caught off guard. I'm not overwhelmed. I'm not anxious. I'm already working it out. While you're trying to figure it out, I've already gone ahead and made a way. While you're worrying, I'm preparing. While you're doubting, I'm moving. Comment 1212 if you believe God is already ahead of your situation. You don't have to feel strong to be strong. You don't have to see the miracle to know it's on the way. You don't have to have all the answers to trust the one who does. Trust isn't about having clarity. It's about having confidence in me. Confidence that even when you don't understand, I'm still good. Even when it hurts, I'm still present. Even when it takes longer than you wanted, I'm still working. I am building your endurance. Not to exhaust you, but to prepare you. Because what I'm bringing into your life will require more than a shallow kind of faith. It will require depth, maturity, trust. The kind of trust you've been developing in the hidden places. The kind of trust that's built not when everything is easy, but when everything feels uncertain and you still choose me. God says, I need to talk to you for 20 minutes, and it has to be right now. Don't you dare ignore this important message and make me angry. Listen to me now before it's too late. Don't skip God. Stop everything. Don't scroll. Don't walk away. I am speaking directly to you, and I will not repeat myself. This is urgent. I am not whispering. I am not waiting. I am calling you now because there is something I need you to hear before the door closes. If you walk away, you may miss something that could change everything. You may lose a blessing I already prepared for you. You may delay the miracle I have placed in motion. Comment Amen if you're ready to receive this word. I am not here to comfort your laziness or feed your excuses. I'm here to wake you up. I'm not just talking about some distant idea. This is about your life, your purpose, your time, your soul. When I say listen now, I mean it. This isn't something to put off. I'm reaching into your heart and pulling you close, because there is something you must understand. You've been drifting. You've been distracted. You've been telling yourself you'll pray later, listen later, make time later. But there is no later. Later is not promised. This is the moment. This is my voice. Listen to me now. You have been walking through the noise of the world, hearing every voice but mine. You give your time to things that leave you empty, and you keep putting me last. I'm not asking for attention. I'm demanding your obedience. I've watched you cry. I've seen the nights you couldn't sleep. I've seen the battles you fought in silence. But still, you ignore the one who can deliver you. I have waited patiently. I have held back my judgment. But now I'm speaking, and I expect you to hear me. I am the Lord your God. I made you. I chose you. You are not an accident or a mistake. I have preserved you through storms you thought would drown you. I protected you when others turned their backs. I placed my hand over your life even when you walked away from me. That wasn't luck. That wasn't chance. That was me. And still you hesitate to listen when I call. I'm not asking anymore. I'm commanding your attention. Your future is tied to this moment. Your breakthrough is tied to this moment. Your protection is tied to this moment. You think you have time, but time is slipping like sand through your fingers. You think you can afford to wait, but every second you delay, the enemy works to steal what I promised. You wonder why things feel stuck, why you keep repeating the same cycles. It's because you've let me become background noise. I will not be silenced. I will not compete for your attention. You must choose now. Hear me before it's too late. Comment 1111 if you believe this word is for you. You're not here by mistake. You didn't stumble onto this randomly. I drew you here. I orchestrated this moment. I saw your confusion. I heard your secret cries. And now I'm telling you, look at me. Look at what I'm doing. I am not finished with you, but you must stop ignoring me. I will not keep knocking at a door you refuse to open. There is something I have been trying to release into your life, but you have been too distracted to receive it. You keep asking me for blessings while refusing to sit still in my presence. You say you trust me, but live like I don't exist. That double-mindedness is killing your joy. It is stealing your peace. It is delaying your breakthrough. Return to me fully, not halfway. I'm not calling you to religion. I'm calling you to relationship. I want your heart, not just your performance. I want your time, not just your prayers when you're desperate. You ask for miracles, but do you make space for me? You ask for favor, but do you follow my voice? You want healing, but you ignore the healer. You ask for direction, but you silence the one who leads. That must stop today. I am your provider, your protector, your peace. Everything you need is found in me. Stop searching for answers in empty places. I am not far. I am right here, but I will not be mocked. I am not your backup plan. I am the way, the truth, and the life. My presence is the very breath in your lungs. You think you woke up by your own strength, but it was me who kept you. I shielded you while you slept. I covered you when you were careless. I fought battles you didn't even know were happening. I softened hearts that were set against you. I opened doors you weren't qualified to walk through. I did that, not because you earned it, but because I love you. Yet how quickly you forget me. How quickly you run to everything but me when trouble comes. You wonder why things feel heavy. You wonder why peace seems far. It's because you've tried to carry what was never yours to hold. You've made idols out of people, out of success, out of comfort. And when they let you down, you blame me. But I never told you to trust in those things. I said to trust in me with all your heart. I said I would never leave you nor forsake you. I said I would fight for you. I said I would be your refuge and strength. Return to my word. Open your Bible, not just your phone. Let me speak into the dry places. Let me revive your spirit. My word is alive. It is sharper than any sword. It can break chains. It can silence lies. But you have to open it. You have to stop making excuses. You have to decide that you want me more than you want comfort. I know it's hard. I know the battles you face. But you are not alone. I am with you in the fire. I am with you in the storm. I am the God who shuts the mouths of lions and parts the seas. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed. A 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life. But now, you can reverse it. Say these 9 words and wealth starts to follow you starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. Even when you couldn't feel me, I was there. Even when you walked away, I followed you. Even when you cursed me, I still covered you. That is who I am. I don't give up on my children, but there comes a time when I must draw the line, and that time is now. I am speaking, and you must respond, not tomorrow, not next week, now. If this word has stirred something in you, if you feel that pull in your heart, don't ignore it. That is me calling you. Don't silence me again. Don't scroll past me. Don't miss the moment. Your life could change if you just listen. Your miracle could be unlocked if you just obey. Your family could be restored, your heart healed, your calling awakened. But it starts with surrender. It starts with listening. It starts with me. Like this video if you know I'm speaking directly to you. Not because it's emotional, but because you know this is divine. This is not a coincidence. This is a divine interruption. I am not just trying to bless you. I am trying to save you. I am trying to realign your path. I am trying to protect you from what you can't yet see. I see the traps. I see the wolves. I see the danger ahead. I am telling you now, come back under my covering. Come back to the place of safety. Come back to my word, my presence, my truth. The world is loud, but my voice is still and strong. I am speaking above the chaos. I am calling you by name, and I will keep speaking. But you must choose to listen, or you will miss what I am doing. You will miss what I have prepared. You will miss what could have been yours. The enemy would love for you to scroll away. To say, not now. To say, maybe later. But I am telling you, this is the moment. This is your wake-up call. This is your chance. Don't ignore God. Not today. You were born for more than just surviving. You were created for more than just making it through. You were designed for purpose, for impact, for eternity. And I, the Lord your God, have written every day of your life in my book. But you must walk with me. You must let go of the distractions. You must silence the noise. Come back to the stillness. Come back to the one who loves you without condition. There's a shift taking place, and if you'll stay with me, you will see what I've been preparing behind the scenes. You've been asking for signs. You've been pleading for answers. I'm giving them to you right now. This is the sign. This is the moment you've been waiting for. You don't see what I see. You see the pressure, the pain, the delay. I see the preparation. I see the shaping of your heart. I see how I've been stripping away what cannot go with you into your next season. I see the enemies that gathered against you and the angels I've assigned to stand guard around you. What you thought was rejection was actually my protection. What you thought was silence was me, working in places your eyes couldn't reach. Trust me when I say, I have not forgotten you. You think I've been quiet, but I've been speaking through every closed door, through every sleepless night, through every moment you felt like giving up. My silence isn't absence, it's strategy. I have been walking beside you through fire, holding your hand through heartbreak, steadying your steps when everything felt like it was falling apart. You didn't even know the battles I fought for you. You didn't even see the attacks I blocked, but I was there. I've always been there, and I'm still here now. You've questioned your worth. You've let the world make you feel small, but I didn't create you to blend in. I set you apart. I chose you. Before you ever made a mistake, before you ever ran from me, I knew you. I called you. I appointed you. I gave you purpose. Don't let the weight of your past convince you that you're disqualified. What I have spoken over your life cannot be erased by human failure. I use broken people. I restore what others discard. I don't make mistakes, and I didn't make one with you. Comment 333 to declare your faith in me. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be willing. Willing to let go. Willing to trust. Willing to surrender. That's where your breakthrough begins. You've been tired. I see it. Tired of pretending you're okay. Tired of fighting battles you don't talk about. Tired of trying to be strong for everyone else. And still, you've carried yourself with grace. You've kept going. That matters to me. I see the effort. I see the fight in your spirit, even when you don't feel strong. You don't have to carry it alone anymore. I'm offering you rest, real rest. Not the kind the world offers, but the kind that restores your soul. Come back to me with your whole heart, not just your words, not just your promises. Come to me with your doubts, your fears, your pain. I can handle it. I'm not afraid of your questions. I'm not offended by your honesty. I already know your heart. I just want you to bring it to me. Lay it down at my feet. Stop running. Stop hiding. I am your refuge, and I'm calling you home. You don't have to pretend with me. I see every tear, every ache, every moment you've whispered, God, I can't do this anymore. And I want you to know, you were never meant to do it alone. I never designed you to walk through life without me. That pressure you feel isn't from me. That guilt you carry isn't from me. I came to free you, not to shame you. My grace covers what you can't fix. My love reaches into the mess and pulls you out. Why did 19,583 people suddenly become financially free last month? They all discovered a strange sentence, just 9 words long, buried in neuroscience research and once hidden by the FBI. Now they're paying off debt, traveling the world, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You keep thinking you need to be stronger, but what you really need is to be surrendered. When you let go, I step in. When you stop striving, I start moving. I'm not waiting for perfection. I'm waiting for your yes. Yes to trusting me. Yes to following me, even when the path doesn't make sense. Yes to believing that I'm good, even when life isn't. That's where faith is built. Not in comfort, but in the unknown. You were never meant to follow me only when things were easy. Anyone can praise in the sunshine, but I'm looking for those who will trust me in the storm. who will say, God, even when I don't see the way, I know you are the way. That's who you are. That's who I created you to be, a warrior, a worshipper, a child of the Most High. Don't let this world define you. Let my word remind you. The enemy has tried to wear you down. He's tried to distract you, discourage you, make you feel forgotten. But he's terrified of what's inside you. He knows the calling I've placed on your life. That's why the attacks have been so relentless. That's why the pressure has been intense. But no weapon formed against you will prosper. That's my promise. Not one tear you've cried has been wasted. I am turning your pain into power, your weakness into strength. Comment 555 if you're holding on to that promise. Speak it out. Let your spirit remember who you belong to. Let your heart return to the one who never stopped loving you. You are not your mistakes. You are not your trauma. You are not your fear. You are my beloved. You are chosen. You are forgiven. You are covered. Even when you feel unworthy, I call you worthy. Even when you feel empty, I say you are filled. Even when you feel lost, I say you are found. I don't see you the way the world does. I see your heart. I see your fight. I see your desire to do right, even when you stumble. You are not failing. You are growing. You are not falling apart. I am breaking what was never meant to stay so I can rebuild you stronger. You've been trying to hold everything together, but I'm asking you to let me hold you instead. My arms are strong enough to carry what's too heavy for you. My grace is deep enough to cover what's too painful for you. My peace is real enough to calm the storm around you. Stay close to me. Don't drift. Don't let this moment pass. You asked me to speak. I am speaking. You asked for a sign. I am showing you. You asked if I'm still with you. Yes, I am, and I will not leave you. I will not give up on you, but you must stay connected. Stay in my word. Stay in my presence. Stay in faith. I know it gets hard. I know life can feel unfair, but I am still good. I am still God. Let go of what's pulling you away from me. Let go of the habits, the people, the thoughts that keep you stuck. You've carried things long enough that were never meant for you. Lay them down. I will exchange your burdens for peace. I will trade your sorrow for joy. I will take your brokenness and give you beauty. But you must let go. Keep going. Don't walk away now. You're not here by mistake. I know exactly what brought you here. Every heartbreak, every prayer, every moment you thought I wasn't listening, I heard all of it. And I'm speaking now because this is your moment. I'm not finished with you. You have no idea what I'm about to do in your life. You've been stuck in survival mode for too long. Just pushing through. Just getting by. Just trying to hold everything together. But I didn't create you to survive. I created you to live, to thrive, to walk in power and purpose and peace. And I know it's been hard. I know the losses have drained you. I know the waiting has made you question everything. But I'm here to tell you, nothing you've walked through will be wasted. I'm turning your ashes into beauty, your broken pieces into something whole, your fear into faith. You haven't lost time. You're right on time. What you thought was a setback is actually part of your setup. I've been rerouting what was never meant to stay. I've been closing doors you didn't know were dangerous. I've been shifting you away from people who couldn't go where I'm taking you. And yes, it hurt. Yes, it felt lonely. But I had to remove the distractions so you could hear me clearly, so I could bring you back to me. That's why it felt like everything was falling apart, because I was breaking what was never meant to be your foundation. I'm building something new in you, something eternal, and you've only just begun to see it. You've only tasted a glimpse of what I'm preparing. I know your faith has felt weak, but even mustard seed faith can move mountains when it's placed in my hands. You've prayed for clarity. You've asked me to show you what's next, and I will. But first, I need you to stay rooted. I need you to stop chasing noise and start resting in my voice. I need your heart to be steady, not swayed by every wind, every fear, every lie. Comment 1212 if you believe I'm rebuilding you stronger than ever before. Don't stay silent. Let your soul speak. Let your faith respond. What you speak in faith, I honor in heaven. There are things I've placed inside you, gifts, dreams, strength that have been buried under the weight of life. But I haven't forgotten them, and I haven't forgotten you. You keep thinking you've missed your moment. You keep thinking it's too late. But I am the God who restores time. I'm not bound by what the clock says. I'm not limited by your past or your age or your failures. I can bring dead things back to life. I can restore what was lost in a moment. I can breathe new life into dry bones. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Don't let fear rob you of what's coming. Don't let regret chain you to what's behind. What I'm doing in you is bigger than what you lost, bigger than what you thought you needed, bigger than what hurt you. I'm breaking generational patterns through you. I'm shifting your legacy. I'm pouring favor over you that your bloodline has never seen before. But you must believe. You must walk in it. You must trust that I am with you, even when it feels like you're walking through fire. I never promised this journey would be easy, but I promised I'd walk it with you. I never said there wouldn't be battles, but I said no weapon formed against you would prosper. I never said there wouldn't be storms, but I said I'd be your shelter, and that promise still stands, even now. Even in your struggle, even when you feel like you've failed too many times, my love doesn't run out, my grace doesn't expire. My plans don't change just because you got tired along the way. I know you've tried to do things in your own strength. I know you've been trying to fix everything, figure everything out, carry it all on your own. But child, it's time to release it. It's time to give it back to me. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to be strong all the time. That's why I'm here. That's why I've always been here. Let me be your strength. Let me be your guide. Let me be your peace in the middle of the storm. You ask me for peace, but you hold on to chaos. You ask me for joy, but you feed your soul with things that drain you. You say you want me, but you give your best energy to everything else. It's time to shift. It's time to return to your first love. Remember the moments when you felt close to me, when you talked to me without fear, when you trusted me without question. I want to bring you back there. I want to go deeper with you than ever before. But I won't force myself into a heart that's too full of the world. Comment 777 if you're ready to come back to me completely, not halfway. Not on Sundays only, all of you. Every fear, every burden, every peace, I can work with that. I will bless that. Stop listening to the lies that say you're not enough. Stop believing the voice that says you'll never change. That's not me. I never called you worthless. I never said you're too far gone. I never said you missed your chance. That's the enemy. He wants to keep you bound in shame, but I came to set you free. I came to heal the brokenhearted, to give sight to the blind, to proclaim liberty to the captives. That includes you. Yes, you. No matter what you've done, no matter how far you think you've strayed, you are not disqualified. You are not forgotten. You are not too late. You are mine. And I still have plans for you. Plans to prosper you, not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. That's my promise. That's my heart. And I keep my word. So hold on. Keep your eyes on me. Even when it hurts. Even when it's slow. Even when you don't understand. I'm still working. I'm still faithful. I'm still God. And you, child, are still chosen, still called, still covered. Keep walking. Keep trusting. Keep surrendering. What I'm about to do in your life is more than you prayed for, more than you imagined, more than you thought was possible. But it starts with obedience. It starts with listening. It starts with this moment right here, right now. I've been right beside you, even when you felt alone. I've heard every cry, even the ones you didn't have words for. This is not the end. It's not over for you. There is more to your story, and I am writing it with my own hands. The pain you feel has purpose. I know it's hard to hear that when everything in you just wants the pain to stop, but I'm not wasting it. I'm using it to shape you, to draw you close, to prepare you for something greater. You've been asking me why it had to be this way. Why the betrayal, the loss, the disappointment. And I'm telling you now, I'm not punishing you. I'm positioning you. You had to lose some things so you could gain what truly matters. I had to strip away the noise so you could hear my voice again. The enemy thought he could use your pain to destroy you. But I'm using it to elevate you. What was meant for harm, I am turning for good, not just for your sake, but for the lives connected to yours. Your testimony will be someone else's survival. Your healing will bring hope to others. That's why the battle has been so intense, because your life carries weight. Your calling carries power, and hell is terrified of you stepping into it. Comment 999 if you feel that truth rising in you right now. You may not have seen it before, but now you know there's something greater in you that the world hasn't even seen yet. Don't let what you've lost blind you to what I'm building. I know you loved deeply. I know you gave your heart to people who didn't know how to protect it. I know you trusted and were let down. But I was there, collecting every broken piece, and I'm restoring you piece by piece, in ways that will surprise you. You will laugh again, you will love again, you will dream again. What feels shattered now will one day be a testimony of how I rebuild lives with my power and mercy. You've been afraid to hope again. You've told yourself not to get your expectations up. You've even prayed small prayers, thinking it was safer to just ask for little things so you wouldn't be disappointed again. But I'm telling you now, lift your eyes. I want to do more than you're asking. I want to exceed what you've dared to believe for. I'm not a small God. I don't bless halfway. I don't heal halfway. I don't love halfway. When I move in fullness. And I will move for you. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. But you have to open your heart again. You have to stop building walls around your faith. I know the pain made you cautious. I know life made you question everything. But I haven't changed. I'm still the same God who parted the sea, who raised the dead, who fed thousands with nothing but a little faith and obedience. That's all I need from you now. Just a little faith. Just a mustard seed of trust. Just a heart willing to believe again. Stop measuring your future by your past. Stop using what went wrong as a prediction for what's coming. I am not bound by your history. I make all things new. That includes your heart. That includes your dreams. That includes your relationships. I am the God of restoration. What you thought was over, I can breathe life into again. What you thought was broken beyond repair, I can mend in an instant. What you gave up on, I can bring back better than before. I'm not just preparing blessings for you, I'm preparing you for the blessings. That's what the pressure has been about. That's why things have felt heavy. I've been growing your endurance, expanding your capacity, stretching your faith. Because what I'm about to release into your life requires more strength, more trust, more maturity. I'm not being cruel, I'm being careful. I'm shaping you so you can handle the weight of what's coming. Comment 1010 if you're still holding on, even when it's hard. That holding on is faith. That choosing me again and again, even when you're tired, is what moves heaven. There is a shift taking place in the spirit. You can feel it, even if you can't explain it. Things are moving, battles are being won behind the scenes, doors are being unlocked. I'm lining things up. I'm softening hearts. I'm preparing connections, opportunities, resources. And at the right time, everything will come together. You don't have to chase it. You just have to stay close to me. What I have for you will not miss you. You've been striving, trying to make things happen. But now, I'm teaching you to rest in me. To trust that what I've spoken over your life will come to pass, not by your might, but by my spirit. You don't have to manipulate it. You don't have to beg for it. You don't have to worry about missing it. Just keep walking with me. Keep seeking me. Keep choosing obedience, even when it's quiet, even when it doesn't make sense. And don't be surprised when I bless you in ways that others said were impossible. Don't be shocked when I bring sudden favor into places that were once closed to you. I am the God of sudden shifts. I can change everything in a moment. That's why I'm calling you to stay ready, stay expectant, stay surrendered. What you've prayed for in tears, I will release in joy. What you've waited for in pain, I will give in perfect peace. Your name has been spoken in rooms you haven't entered yet. Your story is being written in ways you couldn't imagine. I'm not asking you to understand. I'm asking you to trust me. Trust that I'm good. Trust that I'm for you. Trust that I know what I'm doing. Even when the way feels uncertain, my presence is your constant. I am not going to abandon you. I never have, and I never will. You are not invisible to me. You are not forgotten. You are not being punished. You are being refined, prepared, covered. You are being positioned for something holy, something eternal. I'm not wasting your pain. I'm weaving it into purpose. I'm not ignoring your prayers. I'm answering them in ways that will protect your future. My timing is perfect. My will is perfect. And you, my child, are perfectly loved. I'm giving you revelation. I'm speaking directly to what's been weighing you down, what's been stealing your sleep, what's been hiding behind your smile. And I won't stop until you know how deeply I care, how closely I've been walking with you, even when you thought I was far. The truth is, you've been running on empty. And I don't just mean physically. Your soul is tired. You've been pouring out into others, but no one sees how drained you've become. You smile, but inside you feel forgotten. You encourage others while your own heart aches for a touch from me. And I want you to hear this. I see you. I know how much you've carried. I know how hard you've tried to hold everything together. I haven't missed a thing. That strength you've shown when no one was watching, I've seen it. I've honored it, and I'm about to reward it. You haven't been overlooked. You've been preserved. I've kept you hidden for a reason. I've protected you from places that looked good but weren't good for your spirit. I've held you back from opportunities that would have distracted you from your calling. You thought I was withholding, but I was shielding. Not everything delayed is denial. Sometimes I wait because I love you too much to give you less than what I planned. Comment 1515. If you're beginning to see that delay doesn't mean denial, let that be your declaration today, that you believe I'm still working, even in the waiting. This season you're in, it's not just about endurance, it's about transformation. I'm doing more in you than around you. I'm reshaping the way you think, the way you see yourself, the way you hear me. You've been defining yourself by what you've lost, by who left, by what didn't happen. But I'm redefining you by what's still coming, by what I've spoken, not what you've suffered. You're not just a survivor. You're a vessel of purpose. You're a carrier of light in a dark world. You are my instrument, and I'm tuning you for a greater sound. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing, but the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. The silence you felt? That's where I've been stretching your faith. Faith doesn't grow when everything's loud and easy. It grows in the quiet, in the still, in the uncertain. And that's exactly where you've been. But you're not stuck. You're being strengthened. The questions, the waiting, the wondering, it's not a sign I've left. It's a sign I'm maturing you. Because what I'm preparing you for requires more than shallow faith. It requires trust without evidence, praise without answers, obedience without a blueprint. I'm teaching you to lean, not just walk, to rest, not just run, to trust me when the way ahead is hidden. You've said, God, I can't see. And I've said, good. Now you'll learn to follow. Because vision isn't always about seeing with your eyes. It's about knowing in your spirit that I am still leading, still guiding, still good, even in the dark. You don't need a map when you have a shepherd, and I am your shepherd. I lead my sheep with care. I go before them. I defend them. I call them by name. I don't lose what belongs to me. You belong to me. And nothing, absolutely nothing, can snatch you out of my hand. Comment 1717 if you believe you're still in my hands, even when everything feels uncertain. Speak it, write it, claim it. I know the road has been long. I know there have been moments when you wanted to give up, but something kept you going. That something was me. I've been breathing strength into your bones when you couldn't take another step. I've been lifting your head when shame tried to bury you. I've been holding you together when everything else was falling apart. You don't have to be strong all the time. You don't have to pretend with me. I'm not impressed by perfection. I'm drawn to surrender. It's okay to admit you're tired. It's okay to bring me your frustration, your disappointment, even your anger. I can handle it. I'm not afraid of your raw truth. I'm not running from your weakness. In fact, that's where I move best. In your weakness, my strength is made perfect. You've asked me to fix things around you, but I've come to fix what's within you. I'm healing the roots, not just trimming the surface. I'm going deep because I want you to be free, not just comforted, but changed. That's the kind of work I'm doing in you. Lasting work. eternal work. So don't rush it, don't fight it, lean into it. The pressure you've felt, it's not crushing you, it's shaping you. I'm pressing out the lies, the fear, the doubt. I'm pressing in my peace, my word, my truth. You will come out of this refined, not ruined, stronger, not shattered, full of faith, not fear. I'm writing a better ending than what you had planned. You'll thank me later for the doors I closed, for the things I didn't allow, for the seasons that forced you to pray. You'll see it. Every tear, every prayer, every step, it's all coming together. You're closer than you think. You've been faithful over little. Now I'm about to trust you with more peace, more clarity, more opportunity. But it starts with your response, not your talent, not your effort. Your response to my voice. So choose me again. Even in the silence, even in the confusion, choose to believe that I am still God. Choose to follow, even when it's hard. Choose to stay close, even when others walk away. That's where my blessings flow, not just in your comfort, but in your commitment. And as you walk forward, know this: I go before you. I surround you. I uphold you. You are never without me. My angels are assigned to you. My spirit lives in you. My love covers you. You don't have to figure it all out. You just have to follow me. I am the one who stays when everyone else walks away. I am the one who sees every part of you, your scars, your secrets, your silent cries, and still calls you chosen, still calls you mine, still calls you worthy. You've been fighting battles in silence, and I know you're exhausted. You've smiled for others while hiding the weight you carry, but I haven't missed a moment. I haven't looked away. I know how hard it's been. I know the nights you laid awake staring at the ceiling, wondering if I still hear you. I know the days you pushed through when it would have been easier to quit. I want you to know, I was with you through it all. You didn't walk alone. You never have. I've been carrying you more than you realize. The reason you haven't broken completely is because I've been holding you together. The reason you still have hope, even if it's just a flicker, is because I planted that seed in you. I'm not done. Don't you give up now. You're closer than you think. You don't see the full picture yet, but I do. I see the outcome. I see the restoration. I see the healing. I see the testimony that will rise from these ashes. Comment Amen if you're believing that God's not done with your story yet. Let your faith answer, even when your emotions can't. I need you to stop letting the world tell you who you are. You're not what they said. You're not your mistakes. You're not your trauma. You're not your past. You are who I say you are. And I call you loved. I call you redeemed. I call you forgiven. I call you anointed. My word is truth. And every lie that has been spoken over your life is being broken right now in my name. That fear you carry, it doesn't belong to you. That shame you've lived with, it's not from me. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You were made to walk in freedom. You were created to reflect my glory. But somewhere along the way, you started believing you had to earn my love. You started thinking you had to perform to be accepted. Let me set that straight today. You don't have to prove anything to me. I know you. I made you. I see beyond your behavior into the depths of your soul. And what I see is someone I cherish. Someone I laid my life down for. You don't have to hide anymore. You don't have to shrink to make others comfortable. You don't have to carry what I've already nailed to the cross. Your sin is forgiven. Your past is covered. Your future is secure. And your present, it's being renewed. One breath, one choice, one moment of surrender at a time. You don't have to fix yourself before you come to me. You come to me and I'll do the healing. I'll do the cleansing. I'll do the restoring. I want your honesty more than your perfection. Bring me your anger, your doubt, your confusion. I'm not afraid of any of it. I'd rather have your messy truth than your fake peace, because when you come to me real, I meet you with real grace, real love, real power, and that's what you need. You've had enough of shallow answers. You need something deep. You need something lasting. You need me. Comment 222 if you're laying it all down right now. Not part of it, all of it. The guilt, the fear, the weight. I'm ready to take it from you. You keep saying you want to move forward, but you're still holding on to things that are behind you. Old habits, old thinking, old wounds. And I get it. Letting go is hard when you've held something for so long. But you can't grab what's ahead if your hands are still full of what hurt you. It's time. Time to release. Time to forgive. Time to heal. Not by your strength, but by mine. You've tried to heal on your own. You've buried pain under distraction, covered it with busyness, masked it with temporary escapes, but none of it has worked. Because healing doesn't come from avoiding. It comes from surrendering, from letting me touch the very places you've tried to keep hidden. I already know what's there, and I'm not going to shame you. I'm going to free you. There is beauty on the other side of this pain. There is purpose beyond the heartbreak, and though you can't see it yet, you will. You will look back and thank me not for the pain itself, but for what I brought out of it, for how I used it to draw you closer, to teach you how to trust me, to remind you that your hope was never meant to be in this world, but in me. I am your anchor in every storm, your refuge in every battle, your peace in every season. And right now, I'm surrounding you with my presence. I'm wrapping you in my love. I'm breathing life back into the places that have grown numb, the places you thought were dead. I'm resurrecting joy, restoring passion, reigniting dreams, and all I ask is that you don't walk away. Stay, listen, let me finish what I started in you. You are not lost. You are not forgotten. You are not beyond repair. You are mine, and I'm fighting for you even when you don't see it. I'm working behind the scenes. I'm aligning the right people. I'm clearing the path. I'm breaking every chain that tried to bind you. And when the time is right, you'll see it. The door will open, the breakthrough will come, the peace will flood your soul. So don't give up. Don't fall into despair. I am with you, even now, especially now. When everything feels uncertain, I am your steady hand. When you feel like giving up, I am the whisper telling you to keep going. When you feel unloved, I am the one who laid down everything just to call you mine. Keep your eyes on me, not on the chaos, not on the fear, not on the lies. On me. I will never let you down. I will never abandon you. I will never turn away. You may stumble, but I will catch you. You may fall, but I will lift you. You may feel broken, but I will make you whole. It's in me. I am the answer. I am the peace. I am the meaning behind every breath you take. And I'm here, right now, calling your name. You've wandered through confusion, through pain, through questions no one else could answer. And in that silence, you started to wonder if I even heard you. Let me settle that now. I've heard every word. Not one prayer, not one tear has gone unnoticed. I've counted them all. I've held them all. and I've stored them as reminders of your faith, even when you didn't feel strong. You've cried alone, but you were never alone. I was sitting with you in the dark. I was standing with you in the storm. I was carrying you when your knees gave out from the weight of it all. Don't think I've forgotten you. Don't believe the lie that I've moved on to someone more worthy. You are still the one I chose, still the one I've been protecting, still the one I've been preparing. And even when it feels like everything around you is falling apart, I'm building something new. You just can't see it yet. You see delay. I see development. You see rejection. I see redirection. You see loss. I see clearing the way for something greater. Comment 1111 if you believe I'm making a way where there seems to be no way. Speak it in faith, even if your feelings haven't caught up yet. There's something I need you to let go of. It's not because I want to take from you, but because I want to give you better. You've held on to things, people, habits, fears that are choking the very life out of your spirit. You've convinced yourself that you need them to feel safe, to feel whole. But those things can't hold you together. Only I can. And until you release what's in your hands, you won't be able to receive what I've been holding for you all along. This banned wealth signal was hidden in a government vault for over 70 years until now. It's a simple 9-word brain trigger used by elites to attract unlimited money while the rest of the world struggles. But the moment too many people see this, it could be deleted. Click the link in the description and comments before it's taken down forever. I've watched you return to things I already delivered you from. Not because you're weak, but because you're weary. And you thought comfort would bring peace. But it doesn't. It only distracts. It only delays. You keep going back to the familiar, but the familiar is what I'm trying to free you from. You can't step into the new if you keep running back to the old. This is your moment to stop looking back. What's ahead is greater, but you'll miss it if your eyes are still on what I already asked you to leave behind. I know it hurts. I know it's scary to walk forward when the path isn't clear. But I'm not asking you to see every step. I'm asking you to trust me with your next one. Just one. Just today. I will guide you. I will walk with you. I will catch you if you stumble. You don't have to be fearless, you just have to be willing. Willing to believe that I won't let you fall. Willing to believe that I know what I'm doing. Willing to believe that I truly do love you. And yes, I do love you. Not the filtered version of you that you show the world, the real you, the one who struggles in secret, the one who doubts, who wrestles, who wonders why things happened the way they did. I love that version of you. I died for that version of you. My love doesn't require you to be perfect. It requires you to be present. Bring me your mess. Bring me your broken pieces. Bring me your questions. I can handle all of it. I want all of it. Comment 333 if you're choosing to trust my love, even when you don't understand my plan. You don't have to carry this weight anymore. Lay it down, all of it, the guilt, the shame, the fear of the unknown, the exhaustion of trying to figure it all out. It was never yours to carry. You were never meant to do life alone. I designed you to walk with me, to lean on me, to rest in me. That's where your strength comes from. That's where your peace comes from. When you rest in me, the storms don't have the power to shake you like they used to. I'm calling you into deeper waters not to drown you, but to teach you how to trust me in places you've never been. It's time to stop living on the edge of your faith. I want you to dive in, to let go of the shallow comfort of control. You've been testing the waters for too long, afraid to let go of the shore. But the shore is not where your purpose is. It's not where your healing is. It's not where your breakthrough is. It's in the deep. And I am already there. waiting. You've been praying for more, but clinging to less. That has to change. If you want to walk in what I've promised, you must release what you've outgrown. Not because you're better than others, but because you've outgrown the patterns that once felt like home. Growth is uncomfortable, but I'm calling you to grow. I'm calling you to rise. You weren't made to stay stuck in cycles. You were made to walk in victory. There's a shift happening in your life. It may not look like it yet, but trust me, it's happening. I'm rearranging things. I'm exposing what's been hidden. I'm healing what's been broken. I'm restoring what's been stolen. And no, not everyone will understand what I'm doing in you. Not everyone will support you, but that's okay. You don't need everyone's approval when you already have my anointing. What I've placed on your life cannot be cancelled by human opinion. Don't shrink to make others comfortable. Don't hide your fire just because others don't understand your flame. I lit that fire in you for a reason, and I'm about to fan it into something powerful, something that changes lives, something that points people back to me. You are not small. You are not insignificant. You are a carrier of my glory, a reflection of my light, and I will use you in ways that you never imagined. But first, stay with me, keep listening, keep leaning in. The breakthrough you've been waiting for, it's already on its way. Don't give up before it arrives. Don't doubt me now. You've come too far. There is still more I want to pour into you. More I want to awaken in you. More I want to show you. This is where things shift. Not because your circumstances have changed, but because your heart is being awakened. I'm doing something new in you, and it starts right here. Stay close. Let me continue to speak. Let me finish what I started. You've lived long enough under the weight of fear. It's been sitting on your chest, whispering lies into your mind, trying to convince you that you'll never be enough, that you'll always be stuck, that you'll always be behind. But that voice doesn't speak for me. That voice is not your father. I do not speak with shame. I do not lead with guilt. When I correct, it's out of love. When I call you, it's into freedom. And right now, I'm calling you out of fear and into bold faith. I know what fear has done to you. I know how it's made you question yourself, how it's made you shrink back when you were made to rise. But I didn't create you to live bound. I didn't call you to a life of survival. I called you to walk in boldness, in courage, in the full power of my Spirit. That same Spirit that raised Jesus from the grave lives in you. And yet you keep living like you're powerless. That ends now. This is the hour where you begin to walk like you believe who I say you are. Comment 555 if you are ready to walk in freedom, not fear. Let that be your stand, your step toward everything I've placed in you. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You don't have to understand everything to trust me. In fact, real trust shows up when things don't make sense, when life doesn't look like the promise, but you still choose to believe the promise anyway. That's where miracles are born. That's where breakthrough is unlocked. That's where my hand moves in the space where human strength ends and faith begins. I never asked you to have it all figured out. I asked you to follow me, step by step, moment by moment. I'll handle the rest. You've been trying to control outcomes, afraid of what might go wrong, worried you'll make the wrong choice. But peace isn't found in control. Peace is found in surrender. Give it to me, all of it. The pressure, the deadlines, the decisions, the unknowns. Let me carry what's been crushing your spirit. I can hold it. I can fix it. I can lead you in ways no one else can. But you have to release your grip. You have to trust that my hands are more capable than yours. This is your reminder. You don't have to have all the answers. You just need to know the one who does. I've gone before you. I've made a way. I've cleared paths that you didn't even know were blocked. I'm not guessing. I'm guiding. I'm not watching from a distance. I'm walking right beside you. You keep asking for a sign, but I'm telling you this is the sign. You're hearing me now. I led you here because I knew what your heart needed. Not more noise. Not more distraction. You needed my voice, and I'm speaking as clearly as I ever have. I love you. I'm with you. I'm for you, and I haven't given up on what I placed in you. I know you've questioned your worth. You've compared yourself to others, thinking they're more gifted, more confident, more ready. But I don't choose based on appearance or performance. I choose based on the heart. And your heart, though bruised and tired, is still beating for me. That's enough. That's where I work. I take what's broken and make it beautiful. I take what's small and make it strong. I take what's forgotten and use it to shake the earth. So don't think you've been passed over. You haven't. You're being prepared. And soon, what I've been building in private will be revealed in public, not for your glory, but for mine. Not to make your name known, but to show the world who I am through your story. Comment 777 if you believe your story is still unfolding, if you believe I'm still writing beautiful things. I'm not just giving you comfort, I'm giving you clarity. The confusion you've been walking in, the fog that's been clouding your mind, is lifting. I'm clearing it with my truth. With every word I speak, lies are being broken off you. The lie that said you're not good enough. The lie that said you'll never be free. The lie that said you're always going to struggle. I break those lies right now. They have no place in a child of mine. You've been made new. When you gave me your heart, I didn't just forgive your past. I gave you a new identity. You are no longer a slave to sin, to fear, to shame. You are a new creation. The old has passed. The new has come. So walk like it. Think like it. Pray like it. Praise like it. You're not who you used to be. Stop going back to graves I've already emptied. The road ahead won't always be easy, but it will be worth it. I will never promise a life without trials, but I promise victory through every single one. You are never without hope. You are never without help. Heaven backs you. Angels surround you. My spirit empowers you. You're not just walking through life, you're walking through it with divine covering, with purpose, with favor, with fire.